streaming. Set everything correctly. Load the game. Okay, skip button to fast forward through text sheet I read already. I know, alright. Wow, so you spit yourself around in the hallway again. I'm sorry, I fucked up with my microphone a little bit. Nicoletta, hi! Is my microphone good? Music good? Just let me know. Hey Wolf, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Hey. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see, what do we have in here? Crayons! Yeah, I can do that. Is this good? I hope so. Alright, let's get started. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. You're welcome, Nicoletta. They're the best. They're the best, brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, do we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Poster paper, poster paper. Ugh. Poster paper, poster paper, poster paper. Ugh, it's annoying with the playback in my head. Like, everything I say I hear like 0.5 seconds later. Kinda annoying, but you get used to it. I dropped one by accident. Smack! That was a smack. Yes, I did just smack myself in the face to make a smack sound. All I do for you guys. Ugh. Yeah! She's becoming a ninja. Yeah! Oh god. It's late. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. That would have been sound. She falls to the floor and the cranes spill all over her lap. Wait. I have the perfect sound for this. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts! Just do it for a second. I sound like Luigi. Who am I? Luigi or Mario? Who am I? Tell me, who am I? Sayori slowly reaches her hands from her forehead. I gently brush the bangs to the side. Ow! Ah! Ooh, I think I did a pretty good one. Sorry. Maggio! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Ice, baby. Wolf! Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. Looking like a unicorn. Even winching from the pain, so Yuri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Okay. That's Italian. Okay is no, okay. That's Italian for okay. Yeah. The more you know. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has her palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Can you say, yeah, what did you... Yeah! Yeah! I don't really do cute voices. Not that type of girl. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Sorry. It's nice and cold. Like the underwater levels in Super Mario Bros. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on the forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. Yeah! Hey, Wall. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing up on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me stopped trying. It's a problem. What's the problem, Nicoletta? Weird how? The voice sounds so weird. Yeah, but what's weird? Describe weird. Like double. Oh, that's because I'm really hard. I think that's because I have playback in my headphones too, so I hear myself like 0.5 seconds later, and if I go too hard, you can notice it too. I think that's it. So I will try not to talk very loud. I hope that's what's the word? I hope that helps you out. Anyway. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone would find out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember. You really been hit hard on the head. Wow. 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 Come to think about it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. I have a 2-liter bottle here of water here, and I'm gonna drink some of it now. Ugh, that water's nice. Maybe you could hear it. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Wolf, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about the other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. Allergic for that word. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. I can speak black leather, yellow leather. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's romance. Wolf, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be for this forever? I hope not. More. I want more. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. What's wrong with the word sweetheart? Nothing. I am really allergic for the word sweetheart. It's just such a... Don't, Nicoletta, don't spam with sweetheart. Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She is so silly and clumsy on the outside, but when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me no want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. Hey, she's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. See, you don't see it. Sayuri hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Such a clumsy motherfucker. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Don't, Nicoletta, don't. That's a very good pun, by the way. That's a very good joke, but don't. I hope she doesn't hang herself. Sayuri plays with the bangs to try to hide the bomb, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good time. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, you're fine. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayuri frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Wolf. Well, Sayuri... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Hashtag me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should. Wow. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Sayori.
Wolf, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can tell me. You haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even the Doki. Well, I guess the Doki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something.
That wasn't a manly burp. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Ah, again. Stop thinking weird things, you idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's love at first feel. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pet Sayori's head. She's not a dog or a cat. She's a person. You don't pat her on the head. You pat her on her ass. No, that's wrong. Not everyone likes that. It would be a lot easier if girls like that. No, it's just not matters.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I just turned into motherfucking John Cena. Are you sure about that? You can see me.
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Wolf, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
That's okay, Nicoletta. It's okay. You're forgiven. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. I like where this is going.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I have 1.5 hours for 2 liters, so I gotta drink. That's not healthy. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Well, let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. We're in for 20 minutes now. I think 1 more hour. Maybe longer. I don't know. Let's see. I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scarf like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a band of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf. Balls? Where did you hear balls? Anyway, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, oh shit! Oh shit! That's why, I think this is why the file when Sayuri hangs herself is called Happy Thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight. No, Sayuri isn't fucked. Sayuri is supposed to be fucked by me. That sounds horribly wrong, but it's true. And it's okay, because she's probably older than me. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams.
Yeah, she's definitely older when she's 18 years old. She's older than me. I'm not 18. Surprise.
Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Kickity, 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 kickity. That's what she said. Like exploring a dark cave. Giggity. Discovering the secrets behind. Hiding in the nooks and crannies. Giggity. Digging and digging.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Scraping and scraping. Giggity.
That's a lot of giggities.
I blow giggity, dust of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door.
Digging? Nay, digging. Digging with G's. You can read.
Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends, giggity. In they come, giggity, in such a hurry, giggity. Do they want my bottles that much, giggity? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
Well, holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that.
That's why she's depressed.
It all makes sense now. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Yeah, it's Doki Doki Literature Club. It is creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've got a pretty passion.
Oh, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Ooh, funny thing to do, Nicoletta. Guess my age. So if you're still in the chat, try and guess my try and guess my age. That would be really fun. I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Wrong. I'm not 16 years old.
I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Joe's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. No, I'm not 17. I am 15. That is correct. Yeah, I'm 1 year old. That's correct. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Let's go for Yuri, because Yuri is still bae as fuck.
Let's see what you've written for today. Yeah. Yeah. Well done, Wolf. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much it is. If it seems like you can get your poems to feel perfect, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander your feelings. Pubes. Now write down. That sounds like pubes. That's funny. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Giggity.
I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today?
Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
Purple is a great color, I agree. I like Yuri most because she has a real nice duo of personality. Great couple of personality. That's a very bad joke.
The raccoon. It happens in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. My attention that was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps It's merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Oh, that's okay, Nicoletta. Don't feel any pressure or anything. Don't feel pressured. Talk with your friend whenever you want.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know
if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
Feeding a raccoon? Maybe that?
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah. If I take it at face... Do you know who Yuri really is? I don't think so. If you say it like that.
Tell me all your secrets.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate.
Okay, we've had it. We've been through this. This is not new. Yeah, I know I'm a good listener. Natsuki.
What's that? But I can't really say it's any better either.
Ugh.
Phew. Huh? Phew, what?
You motherfucker. Sweetheart, 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 sweetheart. That's 10 times. Tell me.
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
It's a critical hit.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Good to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, that reminds me of Sayori's poem from today.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess I've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same level way a little bit, but you never really struck me as a type.
So Yuri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around the dead weight.
Who the fuck is Lepetina? Wait, I'm a Google. I can do this on my PC too. Yeah, I'm a Google. Google Chrome. New tab. She was experimented on? What? That's... It's a reptile. She's a reptile? Microvipera libitina is a venomous viper species found in North Africa, much of the Middle East and as far east of Kashmir. 5 subspecies are currently recognized, including the nominate race described here. A girl, no reptile. Oh. Latina girl. Not really much Google research results. Latina girl lyrics? Nah. Latina, I don't know. You Googles for noobs. Yeah, you're right. What am I doing here anyway? No reptile! Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to find solutions and answers. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Oh, Nicoletta, do you have to go? Oh, well, see you later. No, you're really hurting my feelings, Nicoletta. You really are. You're really hurting my feelings with leaving. It's hard on me. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. I will be live tomorrow, as a matter of fact, so I hope you'll see you tomorrow. Ciao! Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Bye, Nicoletta. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's what I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Well, not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps other people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everything's mine. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easier to relate to. Oh. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out that they make fun of you or think less of you. Like your manga reading, I think. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn respect after liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, yours is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
But you do. Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And you really made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll... I'm sorry, it's late. She'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing it unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Hi, Wolf. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here we go.
I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
Just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Cherry and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. It's just that you're a creepy motherfucking whore, but you're thought from first class, but I'm still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, that's... Be gone, thought.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I didn't really mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors.
Hey, Iman Azam. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a blasty blast.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangents. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Giggity.
Load me. Wait. I'm gonna try one thing. Go to Steam. Let's go to Steam, library, games, Doki Literature Club, properties, local files, browse local files, characters, Monica, double click on it. Not really a lot, huh? No, there's not really anything I can do. Well then. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of it's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with the space on a paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can really change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult question. We already had the tip.
Yeah, but we already had this tip. I almost started speaking my native language. Wow, that's not good.
Cameron, poems, what sort of? Do you really have to say do something for the festival?
We've had this too.
Kind of my concern as well.
Yeah, this is not my first time playing through it, so just gonna scroll through this because
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki.
we already had this too. We're not reciting poems. Well, we are. Broadening horizons, etc. Let's get it over with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the way till we have to make a decision who we're gonna help. And we're gonna choose Sayuri. Oh yeah, we just start reciting poems. Four of us applaud. We already had this. We already did this.
I'll go next. After image of a crimson sky. Yay.
We already did this too. We're stunned. It really goes well with her voice when she's reciting it. Sayuri goes next. I giggled. Bittersweet.
I did it! I did it! I guess that's a good sign. It came out nice, Sayuri. In other words, I've seen poem. They might be the. Oh, I know what it is. That's why I've been practicing that kind of. It's just embarrassing. The next time we don't have much time. Okay. No, it's not.
Alright, that's very annoying when I do that. What is pulling on my. What is pulling my mouse? So that's it. Alright. Don't make me go before a wolf. Yeah, you're going before me.
Oh no, I have to go first. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Yeah.
Green Wolf, Greedy Balls, you have a new profile picture. It looks great. It's great to have you back. I'm always missing. You didn't miss me. I've only been live for 50 minutes. Yeah, maybe. We already did this. I just can't get enough of this game. Ah. Why do anime girls either have short hair or really, really long hair? That's just what I'm asking. So festivals coming up. Ready to go! Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep! Adorable, yeah, adorable as fuck. Hey Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayuri fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would still walk home with Sayuri. I'm going for Sayuri. Sir, you really think that I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Wolf. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so Yuri, I've already made up my mind. My mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Let's see. For Sayuri. Hope. Clumsy, of course. Bouncy. Smile. Romance. Sadness. No. Oh, cool. Warm. Precious. Rose. Destiny. Unstable, maybe. Dream. Love. Silly. What's more? Let's see, what does Sayuri want? What is about Sayuri? Poof! That's more Natsuki. Disoriented. Captive? She's kinda captive. Excitement. Fun. Passion. Fantasy. Lucky. Happiness.
Let's see if Sayuri likes it. You must have a lot of determination, picking up the piano, picking up a club, going to school. Now every time I hear this music I have to think Hey Sayuri. Every time I hear this music I have to think about that song at the end of the game. How cute Monica sings. And how that really touched my feelings. So yeah. It's a beautiful song though. I wave my hand in front of her face. Oh. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Wolf, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Wolf. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Wolf. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I probably shouldn't say it too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside her. Oh, it's such a beautiful song. Recht in der Gevoel. What? No way. Sayuri's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not different than it always has been. You're so funny, Wolf. Try to focus, but it's impossible. Let's just skim through this and choose Sayuri. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Wolf. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or anything? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey Wolf, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki, but in the end... Yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Why don't we want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. We have a weight length or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life, so sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you, Sayuri. No, Wolf, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayuri. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She snivels and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and put on a smile. It's nothing, Wolf. It's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. I promise that won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri. Monica wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Oh. Well done, Wolf. Yeah. Oh, a little awkward in the chat. I disagree. We already did this, so... Yeah, show me your poem.
Beach, a marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chastically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles.
Sandcastles in the sand. Hashtag How I Met Your Mother. Robin sparkles.
I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, while my toes squish into the sands. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gently yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line. Tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward and return to earth forevermore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And my voice is really getting hoarse. Not good. My voice is really taking a piss on me. It's hard to stream almost daily, so on my voice it's hard. So yeah, I have more than 1,000 minutes. People have viewed my channel more than 1,000 minutes by now. That is exquisite. Natsuki next.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's not that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me anyway?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Huh.
Natsuki's elbows connect with my stomach. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happens. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hands. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine.
She's a lesbian. This is about Yuri.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that makes you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago.
It's a song. It's the chorus.
But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. They're lesbians. It's great. At the very least, it was a good practice. Monica, only Monica. Hi, Wolf. Have you thought about what you want to submit to form at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would always make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayur's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then, haven't you been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayura's been a bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayura's been acting so much happier ever since she joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright.
The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, index finger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend, and your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers and the sort of things that give life meaning, not to get too philosophical or something, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see, I never thought so much in it. One-dimensional. Hold on a second. Yeah, she wasn't feeling okay. catchphrase. Yeah, she told her to kill herself. Another day. How bad I want to hear that song again. Such a beautiful song. Such a beautiful song. Yeah, I'm gonna help Monica. I mean, I helped Yuri the first. Oh no, I'm gonna go for Sayuri. If I can choose Sayuri, then I'm gonna go for Sayuri. Sayuri. Cooking is fun. Already did it with Yuri, Giggity. Monica. Oh shit, this music.
You know what? Maybe we're going for Natsuki.
I mean, I'm really in a dilemma here because previous time I helped Yuri, so that way it would be logical to help Natsuki this run. Although she's baking all those cupcakes, and Yuri has a bit more work with. You know what, Natsuki? Yeah, it could be fun. It's not a big deal or anything. Well, it might just be that. I think what Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand, turns around to face the You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to be heading out. Anything you need to do? Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Where are you going? Still need to figure out the plans for the weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I've no idea why that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Katsuki gives me her number. Okay, coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could use a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine with me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out for now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayuri, my anxiety will still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might have outside school. I'm looking forward. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Closer and closer. Closer and closer. To Sayuri hanging herself, and I don't like that. Using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayuri since I left the club earlier today. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside or she might need me? I decided to face the Sayuri before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often, that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Wolf.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You have to come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess not, right? It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Wait, what's with the calendar? Is it that calendar? Why does she have jeans? Well, it's 2017. But still, Japanese anime. Anyway, is there anything up with that calendar? Some dates and a complete month just scratched. Oh wait, what? 3, 6, 9, 12. That's normal. I don't see anything odd. Maybe when she hangs herself, there's something to see. Or are there little red dots in her eye? Can you guys see that? Little red dots. It's scary. As messy as it's always been, I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori did already left the time we decided the last meeting.
Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true, but what about you? Aren't you going to help Monika today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Natsuki then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see you, how you were doing. FBI, interesting. Officer, it's not really anything. I bet she's 18. Nothing to see here. Not an 8 GB file of child porn. No, that's silly. After you left on Friday, when something... Fucking FBI coming into my stream. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So your smile's shaking her head.
That's no good, Wolf. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Wolf. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Wolf? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's why what it feels inside. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me her entire time, and that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not just want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Wolf. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I do.
No, Wolf, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be as it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayuri's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one of them.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Wolf.
Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Wolf!
Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remained aside. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Wolf,
Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me, and in return,
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Wolf. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm not feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
It's what I want.
It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. For all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really won't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun.
To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I do it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. It's a cat! Stop! No. I've completely played through the game. That's why it's called Part 8, All Endings. I'm trying to get all endings. Newty. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a blast. My throat is hoarse, my voices are terrible at the moment, but I have a new mic, so it's all okay. Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki is in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. It's a cute little skirt. Look at that. Look at that skirt. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Voice crack. Awesome. Natsuki is carrying a large bag. Fuck. Well, I didn't want to come all the way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to do, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. It's Natsuki, not Sayuri. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer me to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Wolf? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk! Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Earth-chan is not flat. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. I wish my boobs were bigger. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! No, you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nice to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like you or yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. I am right though. I am right. Gross! Hey! What's that? What's that to me? Wells! Man, let's just get it started already. Get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Wolf. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, plastic bags and strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. And we're live for 1 hour and 40 minutes, so we're gonna go for 20 more minutes and then we're gonna end it. 2 hours of power. That's great, right? You can completely see it on YouTube too then. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Wolf, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's on the back next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flowers aren't different, flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun? I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller balls, and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See, it's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just cook. Wow. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and so Yuri and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge ball of icing. Wow. The icing's still all lumpy, or even dry. Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Yuri grabs a whisk from me, and uses the other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to empathize, Natsuki sticks the finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. But I want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Your icing, eh? Oh, I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the ball. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs it with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez! You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. It's cute. Yeah. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Wolf, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls. Unless you know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. Wait. History. Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah? Ja, ik doe zachtjes. Ik doe zachtjes. Ja.
Yo, I'm back. Yeah. Alright. So, we're gonna do a little bit more quiet now. It's 10:30, so that's only okay. Anyway, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. Ah, that's what you said. We're gonna save, by the way. In the second slot. Return, and we're gonna stop with the voices, I think. At least a little less. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You'd have the dirty train there, dummy. You could have... How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers in our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
That smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. 10 more minutes. 12 more minutes. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have those nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever.
I see. That gives me an idea actually. Well, isn't it a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It will be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on, we're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well,
Natsuki's voice chills off.
same with you.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She thinks I'm cute. Nice, but I'm going for Sayori though. I'm sorry, Natsuki. You're a great 4th place in this whole thing with the girls. Well, Monica, no, 3rd. You are cute as all hell. So you're great 3rd place. But Yuri's still bae, and Sayori's bae too. A little less, but we're going for her this time. She tells me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat so much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayuri each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
She's a good dog. Yeah. I think I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all picked up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
You really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Wolf, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Natsuki suddenly gets close to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me.
Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori? Hi, Wolf.
Sayori? Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Wolf. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come out here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Wolf? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Wolf. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what?
Sayori?
Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I won't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away, put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Wolf. I'm really scared.
What are you saying? What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and said I like you too much. I did this to myself.
Wolf?
Wolf. I like so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm, squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy.
Wolf.
Suddenly Sayori wrapped her arms tightly around me. Wolf has the same hair color as me, and wears black, and I wear black too, so that's kind of creepy, but no.
Wolf, is this really okay?
Yeah, I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Wolf. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. Hashtag me too. That's so beautiful. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Wolf.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters to me. And as soon as this little dialogue thing is over, we're gonna save the game and end this live stream for today.
Okay, I trust you.
So Yuri and I slowly release each other. Kiss, kiss, kiss. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. But everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
Understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey Wolf,
So he gazes me once again, smiling sadly.
when I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Yuri. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri means by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. That's so beautiful. It's the day of the festival. I don't even want to know if she hangs herself. I know when you say, you'll always be my dearest friend. She hangs herself. I'm curious if she hung herself today. And actually, I'm afraid to find out. That's why I am gonna quit and stop this live stream right here, right now. And we'll find out tomorrow. Nice cliffhanger, huh? Good night. Good night.